Welcome to Chiedza CheAfrica Podcast. I'm your host, Nyasha. Today's episode, we're going to be looking at scholarships, networking, as well as volunteering. We're just building on the last episode that we had, where we had Miss Palesa. Palesa is a pilot and now working in Global Dispatch. In case you missed the episode, be sure to check it out. You don't want to miss it as we continue building on. Right, let's get started. In today's episode, we're going to look at the power of scholarships, how they can help somebody, and how do you actually find these scholarships. Well, in my case, I remember when I was doing my flight training. The cost of flight training can be very expensive. It can cost up to about $50,000 from the start to finish, 0 hours, all the way until you get your 200 hours and you have your private pilot license, instrument rating, commercial, and if you do your twin engine rating, it can even be further. So whilst I was doing my flight training, I got stuck in the middle of it. And it actually took me about 10 years to finish training. And yet training can take you, if all your money, all your ducks are in a row, you can be done within 18 to 24 months from start to finish. But in my case, it took about 10 years because I was stuck mainly due to finances. So I'm just going to be sharing some tips on how I embarked on my journey, as well as what opportunities lay ahead, actually out there for you. So there are actually different types of scholarships. The first step you would take would actually be researching what type of scholarship are you looking for. Are you looking for an academic specific scholarship? Are you looking for a gender specific scholarship? Are you looking for a field specific scholarship? You would look at all that. In my case, since I was in aviation, I started looking for scholarships specifically for women in aviation. That's when I found out about Women in Aviation International, and I had to join. I had to become a member. And when I became a member, their scholarships came out. The scholarships normally come out from around July, and they run all the way until October. So you would need to go onto their website, become a member. I think it's like $50 per month or less if you're a student, or if you stay in the same household with someone who is a member already, it can be a reduced rate. And then once you apply, what happens is around July, there comes out like a whole lot of scholarships. So you'd need to go through the scholarship and see which one pertains to your situation. In my case, I had my private pilot license, so I was looking for funding for my instrument rating or hour building. So I would scroll through and see the scholarships. So they would tell you what they require. Maybe you need to have a certain amount of flight hours. You need to have passed certain exams as well. So those are some of the things you want to check. So you want to research which field am I in, what options are there, what do they want, and what do I currently have. If you're actually starting from scratch and you don't have anything and you like, oh, I want to get into this field, but I can't afford it, or I need certain help at certain spaces, certain point, you want to actually know what the criteria is and all, then you can now lay yourself ready for it, and then you can apply. So it's always good to do your research, see the scholarships that you can actually qualify for, and then get to apply for them. So now I'm going to try and do a little aviation page, their website. Okay. So like you can see, this is their website. So that's www.wai.org, Women in Aviation International. So this is their website. So what's actually going to happen, so the events that they're having, membership, so you'd want to join and become a member. And then you come here on scholarships. I'm just going to click on scholarships now and see. Okay. Okay, then you come to the page for the website for the scholarships. So as you can see, scholarships different. So you must be a current Women in Aviation International member to apply. Some of the scholarships also sponsor men, but you need to check. Some are actually specific. Maybe you need to be a U.S. citizen, or you need to be in university, maintaining a certain score, or you need to be in a certain region. So you just need to make sure you check all that and see the ones that you can apply for. So as you can see, their scholarships are opening on July 15th. Today's July 13th, so there's 2 more days. When they go live, you want to come on the website and actually see what is available. What they've done, which is really cool, is they've actually just given us all some general requirements that we can actually just click and view, some tips as well. They also have what's known as the Harvard program. This one opens in the fall. It's usually normally late in the year, and this one is for professionals who are in the aviation field, leadership positions as well. So this is a pretty cool program where they get to do some parts online, and other parts they actually get to go to Harvard University, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Then I'm gonna stop sharing now. And I'm going to open another website for another organization as well that also has scholarships. National Business Aviation Association. So they also have scholarships. So you want to go under professional development, and you're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to come on scholarships, and you're going to scroll as well. Like I said, I'm just showing you for now, so you can come in your free time and actually scroll through and check. So with NPAA, there are various scholarships. Mostly the student ones I noticed, you have to be a US citizen, but there are other ones that also come out that you can try. So there's scholarships for students. So just come check, like I was saying, there's always a deadline. Make sure you meet the deadline. Target candidate, who are they looking for? So this one, you have to be an undergrad enrolled, accepted into aviation management program, 2 or 4 year school as well. GPA, the score I was talking about. And then there's the award amount that they're giving out. Then there's a corporate aircraft. So you want to come and scroll and check. Is it only for US citizens, or can I also apply as well? So you're gonna keep scrolling down, because we're looking at students. Then there's working professional scholarships as well. So these can be aircraft maintenance technicians as well. Then I'm looking for the International Operator Scholarship as well. So this is one that you can apply, because this one I know they do award these to international candidates. So this would be a good one to come and try out for, depending what you're doing in the field. Do you want to get into the business aviation field? Are you training? Are you in university? And maybe you want to pursue an international aviation career. This can be a scholarship you can apply for. And this one is not just like flight training. You could be in university, or you could be working, and maybe you want to do some professional development courses. And also something to mention, sometimes they can say you have to pay upfront, and then you will now show them the invoices as well. Okay, so I've just stopped sharing that screen. I'm going to show you another one as well. And this one is for whirly girls. Like, these are helicopter pilots. So this is whirlygirls.org. So you also want to come, same thing, membership. Most of them need to be a member to apply. The other thing about being a member of all these organizations, which is pretty cool, is you actually join a community that walks with you in the journey. You've got access to a mentor. You meet other people, role models that you may not have met. So that's also pretty cool about it. So they have scholarships as well. This would be for perhaps you're in the helicopter space. Actually saw some the other day that are actually open right now as well. So there's a $25 application fee here. So this one, perhaps you're in aviation safety, they have scholarships for that. Safety leadership, aviation psychological safety as well. As for their scholarships for 2026, they're opening up in August. So you will also want to come reference this as well. Another organization that I normally talk about as well is the 99s as well. They also have some scholarships. I'm just going to open it up as well. So this is the 99s. If you're in Africa, there's also a chapter in Africa. It's so they're different 99s members from all over Africa. You can actually check them out on Instagram. They have a really lovely Instagram page that's just inspiring because they often post other females and I'm sorry to reference females mostly, but it's these females that they post who are in the aviation field. It's really good. Because the other thing that we lack oftentimes are role models. So it's often advisable if you're a parent watching this and you have a daughter or even a son who wants to be a pilot or who wants to join the STEM fields. It's often good to have them follow such pages as it inspires them as they see other people's journeys. They get to see, oh my gosh, look, from Malawi, there's so-and-so who's a female pilot. I'm here in Ghana, so-and-so is a female pilot, and they get to see her journey. That on its own is very, very inspiring. So I would advise you to follow all these pages that I've just put up. They have incredible social media pages, and you get to learn people's journeys and stories, what they went through, how they overcame certain things, and it can also apply to you as well. So this is the 99s as well. They've got a members only area, and they too have scholarships. And the application deadline for them is January the 1st annually. So they've quite a number of scholarships, and for them, maybe you're already in the field. You could, and you want to add on extra trainings, type ratings, etc. This may be an organization you could try and apply. They also have academic scholarships, so this is academic specific, up to $10,000 scholarship toward 1 year at a college degree, of a college degree in aviation or aerospace. Students may reapply for continuing support through graduation. That's so cool. So they have these. So you could be doing your associates, your bachelor's, master's, or even your doctoral degree in aerospace engineering, aviation management, air traffic management, or a professional pilot. This is so cool. And they also have a technical training scholarship up to 20,000. So what you do is after this or in your free time, you come through all the websites I've shared with you, and you can actually check out what they have. Follow them on their social media pages and see, because they will let you know when the scholarships are out. If not, just keep checking their pages. Everyone has a phone now, so almost everyone is on social media, so you're able to track and see as in what is happening as well. Another thing I would like to encourage I would like to encourage, if you're going to be applying for these scholarships, you also want to be involved, like in your community. You also want to be someone who's giving back, volunteering as well. If you hadn't considered or thought about it, it can be something simple, maybe even a girl guide or a brownie if there are brownies in your area, or you volunteer at your local airport if there's anything to volunteer in. The thing about volunteering and getting yourself involved in the field, in different fields, is you actually get to meet other people who can share their journeys with you, teach you other good new things. And you also get that accountability vibe. You've got a community, you learn new skills, because if you're going to be volunteering, maybe you volunteer a bit of admin, you're going to learn some admin skills. Maybe you volunteer, you talk to other students in schools about what you do. Already you're adding public speaking to yourself. You're also adding other skills. So there's that benefit. And it's also just good to give back and pave the way forward for others as well. So, and you can never say, I can't volunteer because you know something, then it's like if you're flying, you're a student pilot, you may have even just your private pilot license and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just a private pilot. What can I teach others? What can I volunteer about and all? There's always something you have that little that you think is little, but it's not so little. You have that experience and you can go back and you can actually share it with others and ignite the passion as well. So I always encourage people, volunteer, network, be part of a community, because when you start being part of a community and all, opportunities come up. It's like now you've joined the Chiedza CheAfrica podcast community. You're getting to hear about all these wonderful scholarship opportunities, all these organizations, what they do, because you're part of the community. Had you not been part of this community, you wouldn't hear. So it's the same when you start volunteering and networking and getting into all those groups. You develop yourself, you grow, you learn more, you meet others. And maybe there's a job opening at somebody within your network space, a company. They would obviously share, oh, do you know what? We are hiring, we're looking for interns, we're looking for graduates, example. And there you can be like, oh, here's my CV or here's my LinkedIn profile. And the person can say, you know what, here's our HR's email. So that's how all these opportunities pop up. As well. So you want to position yourself to be at the right place at the right time, doing and saying the right things, and being in the right crowds as well. So that's also something I would always just encourage. And if you haven't yet set up a LinkedIn profile, you want to set up a LinkedIn profile. You want to start mixing. The good thing about LinkedIn is you now get access to people you would never get access to before. You can follow them. You can follow the CEOs. You can follow different people in your field and actually get to learn about them, hear them, see the events they are attending. And there are also beautiful articles that are posted there, latest technologies that are coming out. So you want to position yourself there and you would have your lovely profile. You could be headhunted on LinkedIn. Perhaps someone sees your profile and they're like, wow, this is incredible what they're doing. So you want to position yourself as well. So that's another tip that I'll give. So what we're actually going to do is, for this episode, I just wanted to lay the foundation, just say which scholarships are there, which organizations are there. There are a lot more. I've just provided the ones that are more familiar to my field. So what you do is you'd research, you'd set your Google searches. You can search which scholarships pertain to your different field and get to check them. And you can set reminders for when they open up and you actually apply. You want to apply. What we're going to do in the next episodes, I'm going to invite a couple of guests who have been awarded scholarships or who are on scholarship committees. So at least they can tell us, okay, when you apply, what are they looking at? How do they choose a winner? What is it about the winner's package that's different from those who don't win the scholarships? So we'll look at that. So we can also get some tips from that. And then we'll also get to hear from those who have been awarded scholarships. How did they apply? How did scholarship change their lives, etc. As well. And anyway, in closing, I've got some good news for our followers, our listeners. I'm just going to share my screen once more. So, drum roll. Okay, so we are launching what's known as Chiedza Rising Star Awards. What are we going to be doing? With the Chiedza Rising Awards, we're going to be awarding some scholarships, two $500 scholarships For you to apply, you need to follow us on our social media platforms, YouTube or Spotify. But you need to at least follow us, and you need to we'll let you know all the criteria, but we want you to be able to let us know which of the episodes we've given you, maybe even reference 2 or 3 episodes that resonated with you, and let us know, because we also want to know that what we're doing is having an impact in your life. So you can reference that in your essay, or you can even do a video, something innovative, your essay, 1,000 words, just letting us know. So you should be between 14 and 25 years, based in Africa, living in Africa. You can even be in high school, interested in STEM, and you can use the funds towards your school fees. Or if you're in uni, maybe you could pay for a semester, depending where you are. But yes, we're launching this scholarships. And the other part is we're going to have a mentorship program. So there are also 3 mentorship awards that will be awarded in the mentorship. For the mentorship side, perhaps you finished university or college or your apprentice, and you want to be mentored, or you want to start a business. In that, you actually get access to mentors who can guide you and help pave the way. So this is something I'm really, really excited about. So August 1st, we'll go live. And then we'll show the details as to where you apply, how you apply, and all. Really, really excited about this, hoping this can be an annual thing that we do. So grateful to our sponsors for this, Elite Tank Academy and courses. Be sure to check them out. I'll share their website as well. So if you need extra lessons, you're in high school, extra tutorials, you're a teen, you need some pre-teen or teen counseling or mentorship, or someone to walk the journey with you. Every week you do check-in sessions. They've got sessions for that. So excited about them coming on board as a sponsor to this incredible program. Really, really grateful for that. Yeah. So yeah, awesome. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode, and looking forward to seeing you next week.